Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Horned Frogs offense will have the opening possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and you've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Got out of trouble and throws. Got him downfield. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Setting up the screen. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught close to the marker, it's Woods. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Working the big fella to the corner. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Quick strike through the air for the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man on the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gets it out quickly. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be third and long. Just keeps slinging it. Fires one high and deep. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. QB draw. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying play action. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Horned Frogs are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Trying to pick up a first down. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll run the RPO and pull it right. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Running back searching for a hole. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Quick handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're facing a 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They're going to run it to the right. Headed to the end zone. And they're in for a touchdown. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football to make sure you get them on the ground.
Extra point here will tie the game. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. UCLA is down right now inside the Rose Bowl, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Pasadena today.
Touchdown, TCU! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The give on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, it's a fumble. And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. He'll keep it on the sneak. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Barnes. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That's reeled in, it's Barnes. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. He'll pull it on the read. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's man. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete on the right side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line, it's first down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now they'll try the right side. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. The Horned Frogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Now this offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Barnes. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Second down, they'll go to the air. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to throw for it. Bringing the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. The give on the inside. Across the 45. Turning it on. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. He's got 67 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. And the Horned Frogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Just a little off. Incomplete. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, TCU! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Making side adjustments here. The give to the tailback. And maybe